When I think of Lesley, I think of poise and strength. I think she's an outstanding graduate and an outstanding person. So I was thrilled to hear that she was being honored this year.
She has achieved so much professional and personal growth in her career that it's been amazing to follow her journey and see all the accomplishments she's done and all the people's lives she's touched.
When I think about being a student athlete at Boise and the relationships that I built with my professors, it was the beginning of equipping me with the skills for leadership, which helped my career overall. And so when I think back on that, I think mostly everything that I learned through being a student athlete at Boise State University.
I first met Lesley when we interviewed her for a position as a student ambassador, and those students had lots of different roles. They helped with admissions and recruitment tours. They also served when the president had events on campus. So we wanted to select an outstanding group of students to launch this organization, and met Lesley when she interviewed for one of those positions. And of course, she was selected. What I remember about Lesley is that she was very smart, but not in a presumptuous sort of way. Very smart, extremely capable, and so gracious and kind. That's why she was so perfect as one of those first ambassadors. Just an ideal example.
She just has that capability of including everyone and making them feel at home. She kind of took me under her wing and made me part of her family. She always had a joke or a laugh or a smile or an arm around your shoulder or anything to make it easier for you. The legacy that Lesley leaves with Boise State isn't about the most rebounds or the most points or the best defensive player. It's about the quality of person she is and the quality of person that she was when she attended Boise State. It's about her staying true to herself and her roots, her love of family, and she's done it with grace and dignity and staying true to herself. And I think that's really important. The Lesley I knew in college is the same Lesley that appears now.
When Lesley receives this award, I hope she realizes how many people support her and love her and appreciate all she's done. I'm certainly confident that she always represented Boise State very well, wherever she was.
When I went to Boise, I had no clue what I wanted to major in. And I remember Dr. Cox telling me, he says, communications, a degree in communications can take you out anywhere you want. I worked for a company that represented 170 countries across the globe. And every single time I stepped on stage or I wore my orange and blue, when I worked for the NBA, everywhere I go, I take Boise with me. And I make sure that I represent Boise wherever I go.